Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're here to do our weekly check-in for week 2. I'm gonna start off by saying that I know that this month is not going to be the greatest, and I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that very early on this month our refrigerator broke. So I feel like we're still kind of catching up from that, as well as just kind of behind in general. So that is kind of where we stand for now. I'm only going to track a couple of things. I'm going to track our groceries this week. I'm going to track gas for our cars, and then unbudgeted. Our cash envelopes, I've talked about this before, but once they're gone, so it really doesn't matter a ton what is left in them, and I don't have my wallet with me, so we're just not going to get into it. But we will check in and see how we're doing for groceries, gas, and unbudgeted. I know we have one thing that's unbudgeted, I think, and we have been stocking up on some baby stuff, so I'll show you guys that. And then if you guys are here to find out the giveaway winner, I will be doing that sometime during this video. I just want to get like all of the stuff recorded and stuff first. So I have my handy dandy little expense tracking stickers. These are from my shop. You guys want to check those out. I do have a couple things that I need to put in, so I'm going to do that right now. We have been getting over a cold, which is also another reason why I feel like we have not been doing the greatest when it comes to our budget, especially for like groceries and stuff. But we've all had a cold, so I actually went grocery shopping this time, and Jason and Macy stayed back. So I just went to Jewel. It was a pretty easy grocery trip. We tried to just make things as simple as possible. So I went on the 15th. So you can put that in. And Jason got a car wash, which I also include with gas. I'm gonna put that in. That was on the 14th. So I'm just going to put RAV4. I almost never get car washes for my car. I just never do. I don't even think to do it. So if Jason does it with my car, then that's fine, but I just never think to do it with mine. And then we have one other thing. Okay, so this is just something that's kind of other. Goodness, I'm losing it here. It's been a long day. I had my glucose test today, and I was like not feeling the greatest earlier today, and then I like had lunch and I felt better, but I still kind of feel like not the greatest. So anyway, those are recorded. Everything's recorded there. So let me go ahead and put these back in the back of my planner, and then we can kind of add things up. So the last time we recorded was on the 9th. So we have a couple things to add up for groceries. So we have $42.38. We have $63.98. And we have $10.63. So that brings us to a total of $116.99. Last time we ended with $210.64, which means we have $93.65 remaining. $93.65. And just to give you guys a little perspective, and to give myself perspective, I really like to look at how many more weekends we have. I count groceries as every Sunday. That's just how I budget. So let's say in October there's 4 Sundays in October. So I will give us like $125 per Sunday, and that's how we get our budget. So I always count how many Sundays are left when I'm trying to figure out what we have per week going forward. So technically we have 1, 2. So if I divided that $92 or whatever buy 2, we get roughly like $47 left. So not much left in terms of grocery money. But like I said, I think our refrigerator breaking definitely set us back a little bit. So we're just gonna have to be careful going forward. And I think we stocked up on a lot of big things, like just things that we have to buy every once in a while, but you don't have to buy all the time. So I think we're good on those things. Gas, the last time we recorded gas, it looks like was the 7th. So we have two things, mostly just Jason's car. So we have the $3 car wash, and then we have the $36.92. That brings us to $39.92. Last time we ended with $96.29, which means that we have $56.37, which is perfect because that's about a fill-up for Jason and a fill-up for me, and we'll be good to go with that stuff. So we're pretty good on that end. And then in terms of unbudgeted, it looks like the only thing that we had unbudgeted was the ultrasound that we did. We decided to do a like 28-week ultrasound. We did the same thing with Macy, and so we just wanted to go see the baby. This time around with this pregnancy, we're definitely not getting as many ultrasounds, which is kind of a bummer, but I think it's just because our insurance at my job changed. We used to have Blue Cross and Blue Shield, now we have Cigna, and so there's just a lot less ultrasounds. Again, it was something fun for us to do, especially now that we have Macy, that, you know, she could see her sister and just get to see kind of what she'll look like. I posted something on Instagram. I feel like she definitely looks a lot like Macy, and I asked you guys, and the majority, like the vast majority of you guys, thought that she looked like Macy. So anyway, that was really fun to do, and I definitely recommend doing something like that if you are pregnant or plan to get pregnant soon. So that was $85. Again, not like something that you have to do. And it's funny now that I say that, I didn't think we were gonna do another ultrasound during this pregnancy, but my doctor wants to do a growth scan next appointment. So in November, the beginning of November, we'll do a growth ultrasound just to make sure she's gaining weight okay, and we'll get to see her again. So anyway, wasn't our last ultrasound is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so for other things, the last time that I spoke to you guys, I'm not sure if I mentioned that we bought some more clothes for the baby, like hats and stuff like that. So that was $30.96. And then I also ordered my pump. It's pretty funny, I ordered a Medela pump. A lot of it was covered by my insurance, but I decided to go with the Medela Sonata. My sister, who just had a baby, bought that pump, and she has tried the Sonata, and she's also tried the Symphony because she had the baby a little bit early, and so she used the Symphony while she was in the hospital. And she said this Sonata was way smoother than the Symphony, and I used the Symphony with Macy when I went back to work. I had the Pump and Style. It was free for my insurance, but then a bunch of my coworkers rented the Symphony together through Babies R Us, I believe it was, just so we could keep it at work and not worry about bringing our pumps to work. And so we did that. And so I've tried the Pump and Style, I've tried the Symphony. I've never tried the Sonata because honestly I don't think it was around when I had Macy. But I decided to get the Sonata because of my sister's recommendation and saying that she liked it a lot better than the Symphony because I've tried that before. So it was a little bit of an upcharge. It was $242.44, but that included the pump, that included all of the accessories that you'll need. It included the bag, and it included a ice pack, like storage container type of thing. So it came with a lot of extra stuff that my Pump and Style did not come with. And this pump is supposed to be a hospital grade pump. It's also, it can like charge. So instead of having to be plugged into a wall, you could honestly pump anywhere as long as the battery is charged. It does come with an app, so it will track like when you're pumping and stuff like that, which is also really fun. So anyway, for those of you guys who are not having a baby, and that's way too much information, I apologize, but I'm just trying to be very thorough on what we're spending money on and stuff. So I've talked about this before, but this little side column is anything that's going to be coming out of our savings. So instead of saying everything is unbudgeted and whatever, or setting up a sinking fund, we have an idea of some of the bigger items that we want, but things come up. You have to stock up on diapers, you have to stock up on who knows what, and I don't want to be over budget on a bunch of stuff. So I'm just taking all the baby stuff and I'm putting it, taking it from our savings. And who knows, like right now at this point, we save more than $300 a month. So this could be entirely covered by our budget, but I'm just thinking it as whatever we end up saving from our budget, that's going into our savings, and then some of the baby stuff will come out of the savings, if that makes sense. So those are some of the other little things that are going on there. In terms of sinking funds, not a ton has been going on. I paid our water bill. I think I mentioned that before. We had to buy some more nighttime diapers for Macy. Macy is officially in like 4 T clothes. All of her 3 T clothes are ridiculously small for her. The leggings and jeans are like capris, and so we're going to be stocking up on some clothes for her, and then our towels got replenished, so that's all that fun stuff. So I think that covers pretty much everything in regards to that. I'm going to pull up, I have to figure this out really quick. I'm going to pull up my video. So that I can choose who's going to be the giveaway winner. And I've done this before, but we're gonna try it. I don't remember which one I've used before. Okay, so I think I pretty much just pulled the URL. And I'll show it to you guys in just a second. I just want to make sure that it's gonna work. Okay. Let's see. So I'm using this comment picker. I'm pretty sure all you have to do is put in the, oops, that's not it. I need the URL. I thought it was gonna pull the URL, but it pulled the title of the video. So let me go back and try and do this. It's kind of nice. I've used this one before and it seems to work really well. Let's see, share, we'll copy the link, perfect. Okay, so you just paste the URL, and then it says filter duplicate users. You don't want, you know, people who put more than one comment in to get like a better chance or whatever. So we're gonna do get YouTube comments. It'll tell you how many comments are in. So unique commenters 333, and then start raffle and pick a random winner. So let's do that. Okay, so we have Catherine McNeil. You are the winner, so congratulations. I do have like a email listed down below, so go ahead and email me and just give me your email address, and then I'll forward that information to Erin Condren so you can get your $100 gift card from them. Your name suggestion was Macy and Mabel, which is actually not a bad name. There's a lot of Macy and Stacey, Macy and Tracy, Macy and Casey. So we got a lot of those, which was pretty funny. I loved looking at some of the names. Unfortunately, none of you guys chose the 2 names that we were actually considering kind of using, so, but it was really fun going through them. So anyway, go ahead, Catherine, and email me. My email will be in the description, at the very bottom of my description, and you'll get your $100 giveaway prize. So thank you guys again so much for all of your suggestions. Like I said, it was kind of fun going through them, and Macy was so confused why we kept saying, because I was, you know, reading them to Jason, and I'm like, Macy and Tracy, Macy and Stacey. She's like, Macy and who? Why are you saying my name? So it was pretty fun. So anyway, thank you guys so much. congrats to the winner, and I hope to do some of these soon, some more giveaways soon, so definitely look out for those. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys are having a better October than we are. I feel like we're not doing the greatest, and I think a lot of that just has to do with like the bad start with the refrigerator in the very beginning. So anyway, thank you guys again, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.